Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, today to another Formula 1 2018 video. Today will be the last episode of this career mode for this week, and we'll be returning next week. But also today ends, in a way, an era on this channel, because this will be the last Grand Prix I do that will be held over a 25% race distance. Because in the next 2 rounds, I will be doing races that will be 50% race distance. So it'll be longer video, because there's only now 2 more videos to bring out now. So why not make it a longer video for next week? 2 videos, probably. The first one will probably come out on Wednesday. Second one will come out probably on Friday or Saturday. And then that will be the end of F1 2018 for us in general. So yeah, it's in a way feels like this is a sad day because, you know, I started this career mode off as 25% and I'm going to end it sort of as a 50% career mode or race distance anyway. But nonetheless, the race is not over, because I want to enjoy the last 2 races of this F1 2018 season. Season 5 anyway. But yeah, as I say, the race is not over, or championship's not over. 34 points between us and Alonso, 56 between us and Bottas. Things are looking certainly positive, but let's get into the Mexican Grand Prix race weekend then. For what is then the final career mode, final 3 rounds of career mode. I can't believe we've done 5 seasons. We started this career mode back off in December, and we're here now in May. Almost 5 months, really. Yeah, you know, obviously 5 months later, bringing out still career mode videos. And yeah, you know, obviously, you know, in that time we've won so many trophies, like, yeah. But it's not over until next Friday. But yeah, nonetheless, last time out though, we did win the Constructors' Championship, which is great. This will be our first chance to win the Drivers' Championship, by the way, which is good. So yeah, let's get into it then. Let's see how the car behaves. We'll just use our Bob standard setup. We won't play about with our setup today. Can't be our CBA, as they say. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Hello and welcome from Mexico.
Right, here we go then for the track climatization program. Just like always, we'll kick things off with that track climatization. Get into that, get into a nice rhythm, build up the confidence here. Always a key thing to do. Right. By the way, Formula 1 returns to Spain this weekend. So, you know, it'd be very important and crucial weekend for Scuderia Ferrari. By the way, go check out my latest video of Modern Car vs Classic Car, the latest installment of that series. That will be continuing throughout, you know, throughout the next month, of course. So, in a way, it is the end of career mode, but it ain't the end of F1 2018 in terms of gameplay. But, you know, in a way, I guess it's all about now, I guess, for you guys, what will you watch now, you know, after next week, after this career mode comes out, or the final episode. And also, what am I going to do now for a month? Not really uploading any main content, because undoubtedly this is the main content I upload on my channel. You know, I guess there is other content I can do that may be successful. I'll probably experiment certainly, but what, you know, it's 5 months really since I probably kicked this channel off, okay? And as I say, okay, like, the way I see it, what are we gonna do? For video wise, because, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I guess I can maybe extend my hours at work, yeah, that for sure, and I probably will, you know, for a little bit, but, you know, don't get me wrong, I'd only be working when my manager requests. I can't work if my manager doesn't request me to work, sort of thing. You know what I mean? Where life is here. But yeah, also then at the same time, you know, this is the end of a era, I guess, for us, you know. And yeah. Through turns 1 and 2. By the way, I do believe we're taking some new parts this weekend. We have. Ah, balls.
Are you right? Engine on. Engine on.
I'm alright. Do I look alright, Jeff? Yeah. Still, also, I guess, you know, look, whilst this may be the end of the era, it ain't, I guess, the end of F1 on my channel. And I will be doing a career mode series on F1 2019. So, yeah. Don't get me wrong, don't know how many series I'm gonna do on F1 2019. Do I do 1? Do I do 2? Do I do 3? I don't know. And then we got the addition of F2 cars as well, which will be exciting. So certainly a lot to look forward from the new game.
Super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
So we got good pace here. Overall,
Great lap.
just losing out really in that first sector. But when the new setup goes on, we'll have a lot more straight line. I believe we've got some sort of gearbox issue. Yeah, gear 4. So right, there we go. So that's then that done. That's the practice program done and out of the way. So we'll now put on a car setup. That should help us anyway in the race. We'll run 4 wings here, I feel. And yeah, we'll get into the race then, or quali, should I say? And yeah. So obviously we had that gearbox issue, but then that is only a practice gearbox. We don't really have to worry about that gearbox at all. You're allowed to really take as many as you want. I believe we've been running 1 or 2 event gearboxes throughout the entire season so far. So, you know, we haven't even used the 3rd event gearbox yet, or a 2nd, I don't think. So yeah. Anyway, let's get into then the obviously the issue. See, as I say, there we go. So we've done 123 laps with that gearbox. I'm gonna say that's job done with that gearbox. Relatively, I don't feel there's anything more we can get out of it. Overall from that gearbox, overall, so might as well. But yeah, you know, we're about to see what goes down here in quali. We've only got 21 race wins, really, in this career mode. So, yeah, overall though, how many seasons? If we... That's about 7 a season, really, which ain't actually that bad when we think of it. You know, overall.
So let's get ready.
So yeah, it's going to be then a wet session then here, which could spell trouble.
Track is wet right now.
We're going to go up though. Like, obviously, the thing is though, like, wet conditions, you never know. But yeah, nonetheless. So it is wet, have to live with it. This could already mean we're not going to qualify where we would like already. Don't want to be negative, but in previous seasons and previous races, you know, the wet does spell difficulties for us. And already coming out of the pit lane, there's an issue with our car, with our broken front nose. We'll just replay it, flashback. We haven't started the lap just yet, but yeah, look how much slide there is all around. Wow. So yeah, it just shows what the grip levels are like right now. So, oh dear, geez, that is scary. It's so sketchy right now. So many puddles. Right, out of a turn, up the hill then, sort of thing. Take a nice tight line. We now get on power. And literally no DRS here, by the way. So it's all down to us. Alright. Let's try it. Here we go then. Out of the final corner. Full throttle now. So full power right down into this first corner. And it's a long run down into this first corner. Just keep to the left as much as possible. I tend to do, like most cars here. Then brake. Gonna be a little bit early on the brakes in these wet conditions. So we want a nice entry and a nice exit. Or the best as we can get. Not too happy with that overall. Certainly not happy with the exit off the corner. Yep, we'll live and do with it. Alright, into this double right hander. Second gear, in the dry, easily third. Feel a bit better in the middle overall. Yeah, understood. Just have a look how much there was through there. And back on power. Right, into the stadium section. This is the section where when you win a race, it's probably the best section to go through. See all them, how can you put it, all them nice designs, and we're somewhat off pole. Gonna go for one more lap here. So that's a much better first sector overall. Need to find about 2 seconds to be within a shouter pole here, or to get onto that Ferrari's level. Right now, not finding what we need. And I found about 3 tenths. And that's invalid, so we're gonna come back in. Yeah, hitting the wall there. So yeah, P9 first lap. Ugh, that's annoying. Because obviously these wet conditions, like, in a way it's not a do or die situation, because in a way this could benefit me in some sense. Because I can then, after this, put, if we do qualify, let's say, out of position, I could effectively, you know what, put in a new engine, new this, new that, like we've done in probably previous seasons. We will have no issues for the remainder of the season, so I'm not too disheartened. We'll go out towards the end.
We've only got one set of wets untouched now. Try to save them for the race.
We may go out then on inters. So it could be last man round gets best track conditions here. Alright, gonna go now. We are gonna go on inters. I know it's a risk, but last man round could get the better of the track conditions, and that is key.
Checks complete. We're ready.
So getting out reasonable early. So, I think if we start inside the top 10, we will race with this engine. Outside top 10, we'll take some grid penalties. Why not? Okay, that's what we're doing, folks. Right, gonna... really attack this out lap, so... and we just have the fuel burn right to its minimum. So we're just gonna try and give ourselves a good opportunity going down into turn 1 of slipstream. Need to not do that on our final lap. Right, we are P20. I know this may look very close, and it is. Holy.
Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
Right, we're gonna do it one more time. Not the crash, the lap. Oh, I didn't have it in the right camera. Oh, that is annoying. Right, third time lucky, as they say. Why are we snapping so much off that corner? Right, that's not a bad first sector. Not the best either, but I'll take it. Where did we go? Ah, P13, right. So, we're going to take grid penalties, ladies and gents. I know you may be wondering why, but obviously we didn't get the position I would have liked. So, what's going to happen is now we're going to take the grid penalties. We're going to put in a new engine, a new, you know, whatever. Everything's going to be entirely new. This is going to be practically a new engine, more or less. I couldn't say any more news altogether. So, literally, we will be deploying more or less our full torque, our full horsepower during this race. Should have no problem in this race. Like, I know we've already put in, I think, 1 or 2 new components anyway, so we shouldn't have any issues with that.
Session, but
yeah,
from time to time.
So things are going to be new on the engine. Let me just go to that. So we're going to take a new engine unit, okay, a new motor storing unit, and I think that will be it. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll leave that at that. So we're going to take more or less, while I'm aware, it's a 10-place grid penalty, so we're dropping down to P23. But unless others have taken them as well, therefore we may drop down less than that. So it could be you know, higher up the grid towards first. Hopefully we, well, not too bad.
Well then,
But we're
after
about to see, because we've taken some grid penalties today. So it's all going to be about coming back.
Okay,
Really,
here
no,
we
we're
go.
starting
I
P20.
know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Yeah, it's all going to be about a comeback, really, this race. There's nothing really more to it. We got some also cars to the side of us. I think one of Red Bull's starting this far down, by the looks of it. Come on. Game does this for whatever reason. Basically, keeps you in the cockpit mode sort of thing. So we got, sorry, 20 place grid penalty. So we're starting dead last here, more or less. No way to phrase it. We've got some new engine components.
Let's get the car up to temperature on this lap. They're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can.
But hopefully that makes us seriously quick in this race.
Radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
My teammate's starting first, so right now he's getting a haul of points on us, 25 in fact, to be correct. So, we... Oh, getting on Ricardo a little bit. First time in a long time we've done this sort of preparation where we're starting at the back of a grid, I say that for one. Yeah. Still. What position do you think we can get, I wonder? Say, if we get into an early rhythm, I reckon we can get up to P5. Whether or not that'd be ahead of Alonso, that would be a different question. Yeah, I reckon we can get up to P5. Anything above P5 would be phenomenal. You know, but we're about to find out anyway in a moment's time as we line up for this Mexican Grand Prix. As we prepare to go racing here, as the lights now beginning to turn on. It's 5 red lights. It's lights out. And away we go. Not been the greatest start. Everyone's literally done a much better start. So I don't think we'll be able to gain positions here. We'll have just to wait and see what's available. But we have gained 1 or 2, which is okay. Here then, as we're up into like P16. Oh dear, what's gone on there? Leclerc's just gone into us. Right, we're just going to use a flashback from here, okay? So we don't, how can you put it? So Leclerc was hit. I don't really want to lose any front wing because it's just early on in the race to be losing front wing. Alright, we're up into P16 anyway, which wasn't as bad as I first thought. Gonna go on the inside. Out drag now. Leclerc into the next corner. Go around the outside. Yes, we do. Up into 15th now. So, literally now got Raikkonen next in our wings. Late on the brakes. He pulls or turns into me, should I say. We were late, but shouldn't have turned into me there. You shouldn't have. Right.
That's a decent start. Good job.
Let's see what we can do now. So P14 now on the first lap. As we cross the line. And we're now just going to pick up this toe, hopefully. That will just drag us towards Hulkenberg. Going to be slightly lower on brakes. I wonder whether we have to give that place back. I am going to give it because I think we did overtake under yellows. And push Hulkenberg out wide. Up into P12. Yellow flag now gone. So someone was going very slow. I think it was one of ours. Not too sure here it was. That was a decent move there. So up into 11th. So we're on the tail of Verstappen now, who's in P10, and that would be the first point scoring position, of course. P10 aims to get up into P5. Oh dear. I'm just gonna use a flashback because can't really be asked for damage on our car. I think I might take damage off in the next game because you get damage for any little bump almost, and it's annoying. It does sort of annoy. I'm not saying I should be allowed to go into people, but I hate damage when you literally get it for any little bump.
DRS is now enabled. Will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car.
Right, we'll defend from signs here. What's our fuel level like? We haven't got much fuel on board. I wish we did, because I like personally burning a bit of fuel. No yellow flag, so it ain't an illegal move that. Right, P8, let's go. Ericsson next.
Yellow flag. Okay, the safety car is out. The safety car is out. We need to form up at a reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive.
Oh, we're gonna come in. And I'll go super softs. So in the pits we come. Safety car's out, of course, so effectively this is a free pit stop.
Exit now.
We're gonna run all the way to the end on these tyres.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
And these tyres should make it to the end anyway, with these. I do believe we've got like a lap car there. Anyway, so... That was also a good time to save fuel. Just get everything under control in terms of this race. Because effectively now, we're leading. So if safety car comes in this lap, that gives us 13 laps of racing. So these tyres should easily be able to go that distance, 13 laps. Got a feeling he'll be in next lap though. Soon about to find out, I would have thought. Oh no, it's in this lap. Okay, so right.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature.
Sergey is in P20. He's a lap down anyway, so effectively we will get blue flagged. He will be out of the way, so don't have to really rush this maneuver. And we are behind Ricardo anyway, so 13 laps roughly of racing to do. And we're gonna, soon as really we come in, they come in, that'll basically be them done.
Okay, we've lost the position.
So we do lose that position, but I'm not too worried, as I say, because we're gonna have a bit more speed, and that's why. It's all about long-term thinking, and we are going to come out anyway in the lead of the Grand Prix.
We're a +1 lap of extra fuel target. +1.
Holding it around the outside there. Alright, now we're going to start catching, I would have thought. Alright, he'll be blue flagged. Which is good, and you can just see his car's now coming into the pits. My teammate, I believe, is in. Is he? No, he ain't, sorry. Looked like it from mini-map. Before he was in. Alright, anyway, so I imagine then he's going for another lap or so. Teammate gap.
Valtteri's currently in P2. We're trailing our teammate by 9.6 seconds. They're on old hypersofts. The time last lap was a 1 minute 15.
So 9 seconds. So takes around 20, so we'll come out around 10 seconds ahead. As we now make 1 or 2 moves here. Get us back up into P16. We'll easily come out in the points. And we'll probably have around a 5-second gap. Now, our race is going to be not now at the start, but really towards the end of this Grand Prix. And during this early phase,
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Oh, come on, come on. Come on, Ferrari. I meant Mercedes. Deploy them horses. Oh, you're having an absolute joke. That's the second time I've hit that Alpha. I think the same Alpha here today. Of Leclerc. For whatever reason, I've got a love affair with Leclerc today. In terms of hitting him. Not same corner, but similar corner. For sure. Keep on hitting him. That similar corner, similar point. Clearly he's doing something I don't really like. I don't know. Very weird. Leclerc is. Like, the only one I've hit out of all these drivers, twice now. And I think, one at the start as well. Anyway, don't think we're gonna hit him here. After that. Right, now everyone's starting to make their first round of pit stops, our only pit stop. We've already done that, but we almost go off into the barrier as well. Right. We will take the lead, and we will have a healthy gap. So this is our gap now. So got a decent gap, fair amount of a gap. So I'm gonna say we got about 6 seconds, roughly, as we've taken the lead.
Our gap to the car in front is 1.8 seconds.
And now it's about pacing. Alright, through final corner. Alright, now Tree's done his pit stop. We'll rejoin ahead of him again. So I think Valtteri also will be ahead of a car behind. So Van Dorn also overtaking, which is good. So we got sort of like a buffer to Van Dorn, which is nice. So if we open up a nice lead on Van Dorn, that's decent. And that'll be sound. We enter the second part of the race. So I'd like to get that lead up to 7-second mark before Bottas is over, or before Bottas overtakes. That'd be really decent as a gap. Just allows me to then conserve tyres a little bit. 6 seconds. Not quite where we want it. Still 6 seconds. You know, if need be, I wouldn't mind handing also the lead to Bottas for 7 points. Right, 7 seconds, good. So that's a gap we certainly wanted over our teammate. As he now goes past swimmingly. Right, now it's just about pacing. And look how quick he's got that gap back down to 5 seconds more or less. We're under that 6-second mark already. Just shows you the pace he's got compared to me right now. But right, if we can hold this lead till lap 15, you know what? We're in with a shout of winning the race. Because these tyres will go off quicker than mine. My race is all about pacing, whereas his race is about a bit more the opposite right now. But if needed, I am willing to give up my position to Bottas to protect a Mercedes 1-2. Only if he's faster, because we are on different strategies. Sort of always have been since the start of this race anyway. He is catching really quick Bottas, which is fair enough. I think we will surrender to him if he does come up behind us. Well, we won't put up much as a fight. 3.2, so only about a second gained there. Again, though, taking a second out of the lead. He will be with me by certainly the end of lap 15. What calculations are showing. So nothing gained there. Other tyres are now starting to go off on that other Mercedes. I have no idea. Only 2.5 now the gap, so going down less and less. That is the gap. So another second has been found again. So this is going to be a quite close finish actually. So my teammate will be within DRS range, or should be within DRS range, in approximately a lap's time. I'm just, as I say, pacing myself. Oh, I think I've gone wide. That could be what gives Altry DRS this lap. Gonna sort of turn up the power mode slightly. Just try and prevent Valtteri from having the DRS this lap, as this maybe a 1-2, but don't want to give him DRS this lap. Would like just to prevent him. Right, he will be in DRS at the end of this lap, unless I can prevent that. So we'll try to prevent Bottas again from getting DRS. If we can do that for 2 laps in a row, then I think this would be good. Oh yeah, by the way, congratulations to Liverpool and Tottenham on their Champions League success, because it's, by the way, if you're not from Europe or don't watch Champions League, I presume you all know anyway, Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspur are through to the Champions League for a all-English Champions League final, meaning there won't be any other European country in the Champions League final except an English club, and one of those will be Tottenham. Oh dear, as we were talking, almost making a mistake that could have cost us the Grand Prix. Now, do I let my teammate through? Yes, I do. I'm not going to put up too much resistance. He is on the faster tyre. We'll just wait. If we can come back, we will, but I don't want to end up taking my teammate out, who is on the faster tyre at the moment. Does seem to have a bit of a better car right now. So we let our teammate through, more or less. If we can come back, we'll come back, but if not, oh well. Championship update.
Copy. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
So just trying to get within that DRS range. If we can do that, that'll be okay. I'll be happy with that. We are out of a second window. I don't think we got the DRS then.
Is 2.4 seconds.
I think teammate Bottas gonna win this one. However, unless we can find something from the bank to just give us some extra pace, which I don't think we can, Bottas is on his way. But, more importantly, it will be a Silver Arrows 1-2. But, which way around? Because I've just gained a haul of time on my teammate, but at the same time made a huge mistake. Which way round will it be? We do have a DRS. Bottas doesn't.
Okay, clear.
How close will this finish be? Then we head into turn one. Alonso is out of the race, everyone. So if I get past Bottas this lap, we are world champion. Oh my days. Oh! Bottas is preventing me from becoming world champion now. Why did I let Bottas through? We've just made a huge costly error. That is the championship. Not gone, but it certainly means we can't win the championship today. Oh my days, what shocking turn of events then there. We will take a Mercedes 1-2. Oh, are we not going to make almost, you know, letting that drop away from us? Tyres, I think, just gone in the end. So yeah, Mercedes 1-2.
Brilliant job, mate. That's
but
a fantastic podium. Super driving.
I don't think it's enough to win the championship, unfortunately. We just missed out on that by, I believe, 1 point.
And Mercedes have pulled off a
Is it 1 point?
today.
If I'm correct. Oh,
And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish?
I believe it was 1 point we lose out on.
To absolute perfection. There are so many factors to worry about once the race is neutral.
Let's see. I certainly know. Oh, that hurts. A 1-2.
You'll have a good chance. And that's exactly what happened today.
In the end, I don't think we had the pace
And
anyway.
here are our podium drivers today.
I think we did push the car towards the end there, but nonetheless, that is more or less the end of the championship, and we've now sort of in a way claimed the championship in a way. Like, we've got certainly majority of our fingers on the trophy. Yeah.
Their championship lead. Moving on to the
There we go then. So Alonso with 50 points to go is out of the championship. A 1-2 in the race, a 1-2 in the championship, but only a point now. Only if we scored one more point or outscored our teammate there, we would have clinched the world championship then today. And yeah, I think, you know, it was a good race to take, you know, that obviously the 1-2. Like, we did well there, but 1 point, one solid point. That's all we needed to win the championship. But yeah, I think overall, I think realistically, we had a decent race. We did do the best strategy, I think, overall. Our strategy was solid, more or less. Pace-wise, I think, you know, it's a bit different because obviously, as you can understand, like our pace, we were on the super soft tyre for majority of that race, as you can understand. Whereas these guys were going super soft, ultra soft, so therefore their pace was a bit more quicker than mine, but only because they were on a softer tyre, you know, and yeah. But in the end, our paces were relatively matching, because he did a 1:15.5. In fact, I think I did a 15:5.18, so, you know. And then, obviously, lap after, I was doing 16s before that, so constant low 16s sort of thing, so yeah. Our pace was decent. But let's see how was Alonso, because Alonso went out on, like, the final lap of the race or something like that. So yeah, he was doing like 1:15s. Didn't really get below, you know, the 14s. How many drivers got into the 14s actually? I know Bottas did. Did Vettel? Yes, he did. And Dawn, I don't think, didn't. Oh yeah, he did actually. No, sorry, Perez did as well. Verstappen? Yes, he did. Van Dorn, did he get into the 14s at any one point? No, he didn't. So yeah, you know, as you can see, that's really where that safety car came out. That's where we pitted, both of us. Lap 4, went on to these super softs, so yeah. We did have a few moments in that race, I think. I don't think, you know, overall we can be entirely disappointed either with that race. So that is then, ladies and gentlemen, the final, not episode of career mode, but the final time we will do a 25% race distance. So when we come back next week, I'll just give you the plan for next week, you know, so you understand. So obviously I'll be doing the race review of the Spanish Grand Prix, you know, on Monday, so that'll come out on Monday. Then on Wednesday I'll be doing the first part of round round 20, okay? So I'll be doing round 20, 50% race distance. I'll be doing a half race distance, okay? And yeah, we'll see then how that. Otherwise, everything will be the same. So it'll be practice will be the same, race qualifying will be the same, but the race distance will be twice as long, so double the distance. So let's say, for instance, because it's a 71 lap race, so in Brazil, so we'll be doing 33 laps, I think, roughly, you know, to obviously, or something like that. We'll be doing somewhere in that 30 region laps, okay, around the Brazilian circuit, okay, of Sao Paulo. So that is what we're going to be doing then there. So yeah, that's it then, ladies and gentlemen, for today. That is another episode of career mode then done and dusted. So we're only a point away from the championship then there. So, you know, that is good, I guess, though, nonetheless. I think we've achieved, in my opinion, this season's goal. And I just want to tell you what that goal was, to effectively do better than last season. And I think we've anyway achieved that, you know, in my mind. You know, how many wins have we taken this season? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, no, sorry, 6. Compare that to last season, when we won the championship. We only had 1, 2, 3, 4. Still 6, okay, so how many podiums then did we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 podiums overall. Last season we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so maybe we didn't do better than last season. I don't know, something changed. Maybe more consistent. I don't know, it's just something changed anyway. It doesn't really matter anyway. We've done better. Like, we're gonna win the championship earlier, which is good. And I think finally, to put a note on that also, I think we're on target to outscore our last points tally from last season. So yeah. Anyway, see you all next time for another race for the Brazilian Grand Prix then. We'll just obviously do the usual. We'll skip to the next race anyway, sort of thing, select our tyres for next race weekend and just show you what I mean by 50%. So as you can see, already on 25%, there we go. So we're going to do it for 50% race distance. Then there, they are the tyres that we've selected for this race weekend, or our allocated tyres. And there we go then. So see you all next time for another Grand Prix. Next time out will be the Brazilian Grand Prix, so see you all then.